What's up, guys? We have a very simple script here as one of our projects. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be building this script, and what it's going to do is it's going to find files and tell you if they're missing or not. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and build this script together. I'm going to open up our virtual box here. I'm going to go ahead and clear my screen. So we're going to enter our text editor. So we're going to do vim, and we're going to go ahead and name this script find.sh. We're going to go to insert mode by hitting I. We're going to enter our shebang or hashpling, and we're going to actually use the K-shell interpreter here. Okay, so /bin/K-shell. We're going to go to the next line. We're going to set our variable, and we're going to name it files. We're going to make that variable equal to, quotation mark, testfile.sh, okay, and ffrun.sh. Quotation mark, right? Remember, when you're setting literal strings for variables, you want to go ahead and put those inside of double quotation marks. All right, we're going to go to our next line. We're going to do a for loop. So we're going to do for f. Now, in our previous videos and sessions, I told you for loops typically use I. In this case, we're going to use f, which is fine. We can use any letter for variable we want here. So for f in, and then files, so the variable we put up here. So we made this variable files. So what it's going to do is it's going to run through this for loop with testfile.sh first, and then it's going to run through the for loop with ffrun.sh second. Okay. So for f in files do. And what we're going to do is we're going to nest an if-then statement inside of this. So remember, when we're nesting statements, we want to indent. So we're making an if statement inside of this for loop. So if, and now we're doing a test statement, if square bracket. We're going to use exclamation point. So if this expression is false, dash f, then, okay. So here's what's going on here. So we have an if statement. The exclamation point means if the statement is false, okay. And then we have a dash f, which means if the statement, or if the file exists and has read permissions, and then we're using f variable to supply the file. So f variable is actually this here, oops, right here, right? And remember that it's going to run through this if and for loop with these two files. So basically, testfile.sh is going to be put in this if statement, and then ffrun.sh is going to be put in this test statement. So this if-then statement is saying if this statement is false, so if this file exists, has read permission, so if that is not true, then echo variable f file is missing, exclamation point. Okay, and then we're going to end our if statement with phi, so if spelled backwards. Notice it lines up with our if statement. Now we want to close our for loop, so we do done, and that lines up with our for loop. So now we've closed out our for loop here, and we've closed out our if-then statement here. Okay, we're going to go ahead and save this script. Now we got to make it executable. So all plus executable find.sh, and we're going to go ahead and run it. Okay, and there you go. I don't have those files on my system, so it's telling me the files are missing. Now, if I go ahead and make those files, so I do a touch command to make an empty file. I do testfile.sh and ffrun.sh. Okay, and I run that script again. You see we have no output. Well, why is that? Well, if I go to that script again, now those files exist. So if the files don't exist, then echo this. Well, they do exist. So it went ahead and ignored this if-then statement, and the loop finished, and it didn't echo anything because those files exist. Okay, this guy's a very simple script, but also a very powerful script that you can write up if you ever need a quick way to search for files in your system. I can also put any file name I want in that file variable, and it can search for those files as well. Okay, keep in mind though that it's only searching in this current directory. Okay. So if the file is on a different directory in a different part of the system, it might not find the file unless you give the full path name. So guys, if you have any questions, be sure to follow those links at the end of our PowerPoints for Linux private tutoring sessions for bash scripting, as well as the Linux management for system administrators. There are weekly, monthly plans available. Looking forward to seeing you guys in our next project.